So Paimon's voice actor has been recast. That's right, boys. The promised day has arrived. Genshin Impact has finally recast Paimon, okay? Finally recast Corina Boettger, and finally we are done with that absolutely deranged individual. The prophecy has come. I literally told y'all that there would be a wave of recast after the strike ended. I literally told you should have trusted old Paperbag Boy, because old Paperbag Boy is always right. But let's get into it. Let's listen to this. But later we're going to be covering how this could and is likely true, and also how the travelers are coming back, boys. So let's get into it. The voices of the travelers are coming back.
Hey, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So, if you had a nightmare, maybe all you need is something to cheer you up. Come on. Paimon will treat you to something yummy.
Yo, dude, that's actually pretty good. I actually like that a lot. Now, it's a little bit more high-pitched than I would have liked. I would have liked it to sound more like the Japanese dub version of Paimon, a little bit cuter. But, you know, it's actually really good. I think it's a lot better than Corina Boettger's version of Paimon. But first and foremost, we got some absolutely great new news, and that is Zach Aguilar. Zach Aguilar coming back to voice Aether in Genshin Impact. That's right, boys. The travelers are finally coming back. They're no longer going to be silent. They're also going to get more roles or more lines, supposedly. But let's hear it from the horse's mouth. He's saying here, I'm coming back to voice Aether in Genshin Impact. Not going to be in 5.7 due to timing. Thank you, Hoyo, and the entire team. Aether means the world to me. It's been a blessing working with on these games for these past 5 years, and I'm thrilled to continue. Love you guys. Now, this is what I think happened, right? So a lot of actors said that they would not be recast from Hoyo without receiving a call first that literally asked them whether or not they were actually going to come back, asked them whether or not they would come back to work. And it appears that those calls went out because both travelers are coming back. And not only was Paimon's voice actor recast, but also was Kaylee Mills and Kecking. Okay, Kuching. Sorry, Kuching. I keep forgetting. It's Kuching or Ketching, okay? But it appears that Ketching's VA or Kuching's VA is literally recast as well. So we're going to get some new voices for both of them, which is a victory for Genshin fans, and it is a day of rejoice. That's right, boys. This will forever be known as the promised day, the Sunday of Genshin. That's right. So let's get into it. This here is Lumine, literally saying Sarah Miller Cruz will be back as Lumine. We are so back. That's right, boys. We are so back. Sarah Miller Cruz saying, I cannot wait to continue the adventure. I've missed Lumine so much. I'm excited that we'll be back in Teyvat soon. And Zach Aguilar down here saying, we are two sides of the same coin. That's right, boys. They are happy to be back. Happy to be back. And although they won't make it back in 5.7, it looks like they'll probably be back in 6.0. But this is a huge win. This is a huge win for Genshin fans. We wanted the travelers to come back. It looks like we already got Erica Harlacher to come back, and maybe even Allegra Clark. But we will see, boys. We will see. Now, I am actually excited about this. Also, boys, I'm going to be going over on Twitch soon. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch later today. I'm going to take a little 2-hour nap, and then I'm going to go live. So make sure that you check the top comment. I'm going to pin it as the top comment. Click the link, and please go follow my Twitch, boys. Please don't miss the stream. We are going to be covering some huge VA drama. I cannot get to all of these tweets in one day, so make sure that you show up to see the rest of them, because there are some crazy, and I mean crazy, crash outs from some voice actors. And we're also going to be playing Genshin Impact to finally rejoice that Paimon's voice actor is out of Genshin Impact. But let's continue this. Let's see what the fan base has to say about Paimon being recast. Of course they love it, boys. It is the promised day. It is a win for Genshin. I mean, this is literally more than 100 and something comments that are literally praising the fact that she was finally recast. Whoa, sorry, boys. 900 comments praising the fact that she was recast. Literally 2,000 upvotes. This is peak content. Also, we got Sean Laraway, which is literally Corina Boettger, Paimon's VA, literally reposting people that are more than likely talking about me. So I wanted to at least show this because I thought that this was insane. Here she was reposting Sean Laraway saying, I would strongly avoid taking the word of that YouTuber in particular because because of him specifically referring to any and all striking actors as entitled. I'm sorry that you all lost your jobs. I'm sorry that you got replaced because you wanted to be entitled and you wanted to refuse work. I'm sorry that I said that in my last video, where I also linked SAG to the Hoyo strike, which would be illegal because the Hoyo strike is a wildcat strike. It's only illegal for a wildcat strike if they are undermining a union, but the issue is it's also illegal if SAG-AFTRA influenced a wildcat strike over at a non-union game, okay? But we will see in the coming days. It appears that Hoyo is no longer afraid of SAG-AFTRA. They are no longer afraid of being called union busters, okay? They are no longer afraid of bad PR. I think that they have realized that, you know, the Genshin fan base wanted this. Not only did they want it, but they literally, a lot of people promised a lot of money to Hoyoverse if they actually did it. So it seems like the day has come. The day has come. People are really excited about this. But let's just read what he had to say. Here he says, as someone who avoids Twitter like the plague, I was not aware of some voice actors' feelings towards ending this strike earlier than it did. This is such a freaking lie. Erica Harlacher, Allegra Clark, and Capitano were literally all, Chris, we're all super freaking open and vocal the entire time about wanting the strike to end earlier and about not getting a vote for it to do so, okay? It is very clear that SAG was using some mafia tactics and some very underhanded tactics to keep the strike going so that they could get their little AI company in place. But it's absolutely insane to me that you would actually state that you were not aware. Everybody was aware. You literally shit talked them over it, okay? Here he's saying it's not my place to comment on it. You sure felt like commenting on it, okay, in the past. I just hope that whatever conversations are happening after this fallout are healthy and productive and not on socials like they were in those private DMs. That's the issue. They want to get these people into private DMs so that they can then threaten them with blacklist again, so that they can try to force them to fall in line. Okay, here's Sean Larway literally saying, I would strongly avoid taking the word of that YouTuber in particular because of him specifically referring to any and all striking actors as entitled. I did not refer to all striking actors as entitled. I referred to the ones that went after Jacob Takanashi and also refused to work at the same time as entitled freaking theater kids. Because they freaking are. They absolutely are. In the normal world, if you refuse to go to work, you would get fired. And Hoyoverse held on to them this entire time, knowing that they could legally fire them at any time. They are absolutely entitled, and they gave up the best jobs of their freaking life. Hoyoverse already paid at union rates, already offered AI protections, but these people don't care. They don't care. They wanted to strike in solidarity with SAG-AFTRA, literally as a PR move, and they wanted to use Hoyoverse, a Chinese company, to do it. They also wanted to flip Hoyoverse to go union just to get another notch on their belt, and it's absolutely sickening. Here's Sean Larway stating, here's hoping we are artists continue to work on amazing art for humans by humans. Yeah, buddy, that's what SAG-AFTRA's trying to do, right? That's why SAG-AFTRA literally signed with an AI voice acting company during the strike, huh? So that they could continue art by humans for humans. No, buddy, what do you think a union is gonna do? Usually whenever a union unionizes a game and signs union actors, they then put those union actors in place. What is a union gonna do whenever it unionizes a game and then signs on with a unionized AI voice actor? What's gonna put that AI voice actor to work, which means union voice actors are gonna get less work, which means a SAG-AFTRA literally fighting for AI protections, trying to keep AI out of voice acting this entire time. They just undermined it by signing with an AI voice actor to literally take over, other voice actors' work, which is insane to me. Here he states also that we keep the industry human first, regardless of what role AI will come into play. I don't think that was human first. I don't think SAG-AFTRA doing that was human first in the slightest. I think that was SAG-AFTRA literally protecting their own bottom dollar into the future. They wanted to protect their own bottom line. It's absolutely sickening and insane that you would actively support SAG and actually believe that they're still fighting for AI protections in your best interest after they did that. But boys, this is the 4K milestone video, so let's get into it. Let's stick around. Let's see if you got shouted out as a top commenter. First, boys, we've got Zortek. Zortek being a longtime commenter and also a good friend of mine, man. I love you so much. He's a top commenter. He's in the top 3. Next, we've got over here, Alexandria Atkins. Alexandria Atkins, your comments make my day so much better. I thank you so much. You are an amazing human being, and I love you to death. Next, we've got Merc. Merc literally being somebody that's helped me on a video in the past and is a top commenter. Man, I love you to death. We also message on the daily, so it's super cool. D-Block, boys, the late and great D-Block, an amazing human being. Thank you for your comments. Next, we've got Razor. Razor literally having the best name ever. He needs to change it to Razorface, okay? He needs to change it to Razorface and change his profile picture to Taserface, okay? It literally just needs to happen. Next, we've got Bowsette Fury. Bowsette Fury literally being the #1 commenter on the channel now with over 130 comments, which is absolutely freaking insane, boys. But what do y'all think about that, boys? What do y'all think about that SAG-AFTRA leadership? Literally, getting all these voice actors replaced. What do y'all think about Paimon literally getting replaced and recast? Because I think that it is a great day for Genshin. It's a great day for Hoyoverse fans, and it's absolutely an amazing thing. All right, boys, what do y'all think? Paper or plastic? Paper being good, plastic being bad, baby. I'm going with paper. I think it's paper as fuck. I think it's good for the industry. I think it's exactly what Hoyoverse needed to do, and we have been waiting on it for a very, very long time. But boys, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that you can get shouted out next. Only about 2% of my viewers are subscribed, so if that is you, please, I would greatly appreciate it if you look down and you just click that subscribe button, baby. Also, make sure that you follow over on my Twitch so that you do not miss all of the drama that we are fixing to cover. We're also going to play Genshin Impact and maybe some Nikkei later if Roppy gets recast, boys. We're also going to watch some videos and have a great time, so make sure you go follow my Twitch so that you do not miss it, boys. All right, boys, but that's it for me. I love all of you. I hope you have a really great day. GG's. Peace.